Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ada Cougar Activity Center with today's matchup. Should be a really good one between Ada and McLain. It's a winner-go-home scenario for both teams. So it's a big one, Trey. It is a big one indeed. Cougars are going to have to find a way to get some shots to fall from outside of 8 feet, or it's gonna be a long afternoon.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to get shots to fall or get out in transition. The athleticism of the team they're playing tells me option B probably isn't going to happen, but you never know. Maybe they shoot a lot of threes and long rebounds lead to transition points. But if we are in a half-court offense, we've got to make some shots. Again, like the girls, it doesn't have to be threes, just something outside of the paint.
Yeah, I agree. That's a great take there, Trey, and certainly appreciate that. Nonetheless, we are underway. Jay will be back on the computer. We thank him so much for being here. Time should be a little bit better this time. It's just so hard to call the game and talk as well, or do the technology stuff. Caden Cooper will be jumping for Ada. McLain are about to take the court, and we'll be ready to go. This should be a good one. Should be a good one indeed. Cougars can't get off to a poor start like they have been. It's not going to go well. Caden Cooper's lost a couple tips in the recent week. Certainly hoped to get this one here, and he didn't. Starting 5 for Ada today is Cameron Reed, David Johnson, Caden Cooper, Wyatt Brown, and Andrew Hughes. So normal 5 out on the court today.
Based on the assignments I'm seeing now, I'm thinking 41 or 14 is going to be their best scoring guard. And that's normally who Andrew matches up with.
I think that's a fair take. I'm sure that Devon will come in and fill that role as well. Caden Cooper popped it for 3, no good. Coach Caulfield not happy about that one. I understand it though. You know, try to start off with a big 3, get some momentum going.
In talking to some of the players, the big emphasis here lately has
got him on the travel.
Coach Caulfield doesn't want us shooting threes. We don't want to settle for a 3. We can get that shot anytime we want. And so that's a product of Coach Parks that was here last year. Run the offense, try to get a good shot. You can get a 3 late in the clock. You don't have to get. You can get that 25-footer anytime you want.
Number 1 will be guarding Caden Cooper, I would assume, the majority of the game.
Good interior pass there by Cam.
Was indeed, I'm
Wyatt's
afraid.
Unable to finish.
That one's got to go in for sure. Looks like they are a lane
Good
driving.
job by Andrew there.
Looks like they are a lane driving team. They seem to be pretty proficient about doing so. We got to take that shot right there, though. I think that David Johnson needs to let that one fly. Great move there by DJ to the inside.
Again, that's what Coach Caulfield wants them to do. Don't take the early 3. You can get a 3 anytime you want. So don't settle for it early. Now I'm sure if you're hot and you've made a couple, then it's fine. But transition, he's unlike you talked about last night with Steph Curry. He does not want transition 3s.
That's understandable. Certainly playing to your criteria and playing to your playing ability. Andrew Hughes with a good move there. That's what you were talking about, Trey. Looks like McLain's going to take the first timeout here. Will be a 30-second timeout. Be standing for this one.
And that was a case there where we were talking about earlier when I was talking about the transition. It didn't come off of a steal, but it came off of a long rebound off of a 3. So you can get out and push, and you can get transition points off of a miss. It doesn't have to be off of a steal or a turnover.
Certainly so. And Trey, let's just take a second and break down how McLain got here. They come off of a loss in the previous game, correct?
No, they won, just like Ada. They took Tuttle to overtime on Thursday night. Got beaten overtime, just like our boys lost on Thursday night. And then last night they beat Medill here, and so that's how we're matched up.
So a very similar situation.
Yeah, they won their district game, lost their first area game, or lost their first regional game, just like we did. As you can see, they run a disciplined offense. They're not just get out and run. They're going to run a good offense.
They're relatively methodical from what I've seen thus far. Kind of, to be honest, the opposite. Looks like they're going to get a charge there going the other way. Caden Cooper needs to try to stay cool.
That's the right call. He's out of control, and they're going to call that. The dude wasn't in great position, but he slid his feet and got in front of him, and Caden's doing a lot of dribbling, and it appears it's out of control. I mean, we've seen him do it enough where we know it's not really out of control.
They had 32 on the back door there off the dive, but is able to come out with points. Kind of just bullying his way down low. They're going to have to bring somebody to help.
Well, they got him, and they run the same play in a row, getting an easy bucket there. The same type of offense that we're running. It doesn't look like they're going to fire a lot of threes. They're going to.
Cam with
that
the
one's
three
good.
there. Good call there, Trey. It was online the entire way.
DJ with the assist. That's good. Good to see Cam get one in. He's been struggling a little bit from three-point land, as the whole team has.
Indeed, the Cougars have had their three-point woes. Long pass over to number 10 at the top of the key. Drives in, 32.
I don't know how that's not a charge. Have no idea how that's not a charge. I didn't even see who made it.
It was 32. Second straight possession by him scoring. 6 to 7. David Johnson loses that one, but fights for it. Ends up with McLain coming out on top. Good job by Andrew Hughes getting back. Number 10 explodes to the basket, but misses. Caden Cooper looking for something. Shovel pass out of bounds. Just nothing there.
Yeah, they tipped it.
Trey, a couple of interesting players on the court as well as an interesting coach. Do you want to give the fans a rundown of McLain's head coach?
Yeah, Randy Rutherford played at OSU. Hope he doesn't come over here and hit me for that. OSU in the 90s was a good one of my favorite OSU players. Even being an OU fan, I really liked him.
Certainly so, and that's always good to see an important coach figure coaching a good team. Andrew Hughes goes to work, but is not sure what happened there.
Who they call the block?
I believe so. The concern here is McLain appears to be in great athletic shape. They've got a lot of athleticism on the court. A fear that a Cougar fan might have right now is, are they just in better shape than we are? I mean, can they simply run us out of the stadium?
They want to push when they have numbers. Very similar to Ada. They got a rebound a minute ago, and the coaches here tell them to push. When they didn't have numbers, they pull it out and end up getting another layup. Matter of fact, their only points are on three layups, right at, bunnies right at the goal.
2 of those were from 32, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Certainly a player to watch out for.
But they were all in the offense.
Caden Cooper with another rebound.
It's his third.
Jack Morris in the game, provide that little offensive spark. Looking for help up top. Jack comes to fill the role. Scary pass there. Andrew Hughes collapses, playing very well.
Aggressive, and I spend a lot of time in the gym with him, and if he knows who he's playing, he's super aggressive, and he struggled a little bit against players he doesn't know. He gets a little passive, but he's come out really aggressive tonight, which I'm super pumped to see because he's got the athleticism and the game to be aggressive against anybody he plays.
He's going to be a star, whether it's on the football
Good
field
pass
or
there.
Was indeed swatted out of bounds.
They're having the same problems that we have had coming into this game, missing the bunnies.
Those little just dump-off layups, you know,
Yep.
should be automatic, but have had woes apparently on both sides of the court. At least it's not just us. Looks like they're going to take a trip to. That's Wyatt's first. I
Yes.
believe.
Take your time, Todd. Take your time.
Little different scenario than the girls' game earlier. No foul trouble early, thank goodness.
Lefty.
Was indeed. Yeah. I see just a ton of lefties out there, but always fun to watch. Calling out, telling number 10 to guard number 10, I believe. So Jack Morris calling for a switch off here. 2:10 left on the clock, 11-8. Pretty low scoring one thus far. Fire away three from Dave, two. Couldn't see across all that traffic. Nonetheless, great shot by David Johnson. DJ back in action, played really well last night.
Yeah, that's the shots we need to fall. Even though it wasn't a three, it's a 15-foot two. 14 missed the three there, and Andrew got the rebound.
Write that one down on a stat sheet. Caden Cooper out of control for some reason, just throws it up. David Johnson was there to save the day, though.
Got a block on the before the pass. Coop had a great find there to Wyatt cut into the basket.
Which was wide open, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of one of those where you don't want the foul.
Yeah. Here comes one of my favorites, Devon McAllister. He's going to sub out Caden Cooper.
Yeah, after that last shot, I'm sure Coach Caulfield doing a little bit of coaching down there with Caden, telling him we don't need to force those.
No need to. Devon adds a level of, just kind of level-headedness. Pretty calm and collective. David Johnson just got kicked in the head down low. 4 on 5, and the Cougars come up with a turnover. David Johnson pretty banged up off.
Yeah, it looks like he may have banged his head.
I think he got kicked, a matter of fact. I was watching him there on the ground. Looks like they're going to come give David Johnson a break.
Good job, David.
David Johnson's such a great player. Never want to see him get banged up. You always fear with Ada players and a head injury. You saw Jake Shannon last year take an absolute tumble against McAllister, and it was bad.
Looks like Coop's probably going to come in for him.
Yes, that would be a fair assumption to my knowledge. Certainly the one that you want to fill in. Coach Harwell and Coach Anderson across the court from us here. We want to thank them so much for providing us this opportunity. Looks like they're going to inbound it right in front of us here. Jack Morris will be the one to inbound it. Devon McAllister with the inbound. You can see Devon's confidence grow as the games go on and as the weeks go on. Certainly hope that he gets more time to grow. That dribble's too high, Trey. Caden Cooper's got to get that one down. Looks like they got a charge there.
Yeah, Coach Caulfield's saying one more. Devon was open on the wing, and We drove the goal, which I like Jack doing. He's just got to pull up a little bit sooner there.
Was indeed. Too much traffic down low. You'd really like to see Devon come on, sort of like Macavia came on in the previous game. I think that that's a pretty fair comparison.
Looks like we're running a 2-3 zone now. Maybe help with stop some of their interior points and make them beat us from the outside. Haven't seen anything yet from them that signifies they're a great three-point shooting team, but we'll see.
Lots of help down low, and this appears to be the defense. A fire away three long.
Great job by Caden Cooper there. White had inside position on one who went over his back and got called for the foul, but Caden was right behind that guy and could have gotten an over the back call as well, but he didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Showing off the discipline. At the end of the first, 13-8, Cougars on top, 3 team fouls across the board. Not too bad. Not much to worry about here. I think the Cougars have got it. They just got to stay disciplined. They've got to. I really like that 2-3 zone that they moved in, helping with the big guy down low and even lane drivers as well. But I think that was a really good adjustment. Caden Cooper's going to have to calm down just a little bit. And if he can get back in his rhythm, we know how deadly he is. Just his, I don't know that we've played a team that has had anyone truly more athletic than he is. I think at any time on the court, he's probably the most athletic young man out there.
Yeah, I agree. He's, in my opinion, maybe the best athlete to ever come out of Ada. Just pure athlete.
I agree as well.
His athleticism is really special.
With a little bit of coaching and a little bit of assistance, he could be something great. Not that he isn't already. I mean, he's a fantastic player. Cougars looking pretty stout thus far. Got a little bit of a cushion, not much, but you'll take it in the first quarter. Good move there, getting his hand on the outside of the ball and cutting across. Jack Morris with the turnover, but Wyatt forces the jump ball, and it will stay with us. Good shot there, Trey. Okay.
No, they didn't change it at the quarter.
Looks like Ada's content with the three ball here. I'm not sure that McLain has the outside shots that would be desired. Pretty interesting ball movement here. They don't seem to be doing a lot. Not many screens or anything like that. Step back three, nothing there. Jack Morris with the rebound, headed the other way. Caden Cooper looking for something. Finds Devon. Over to Jack. Jack drives in. Great move there by Jack. Wrapping it around, getting that arm out so nobody can poke it in, and finishes well. Big explosive play there from Jack. Looks like 32 is going to come back in the game to help deal with that.
Yeah, Jack was able to avoid the charge attempt there by the McLain player by kind of jumping to the side when he was in the air and then finishing.
He does like that hop step. I like it as well.
Good looking shot there from 10.
Very good looking shot indeed. First field goal there for McLain in a while. Good find there from Devon. Jack Morris for three, but short. White Brown with the hustle.
Tried to tip it, but didn't get it all the way out to.
That was a bad foul there on Caden Cooper. He can't be doing that. He's not the one that you want to to get in foul trouble. That's his second as well.
Yeah, I imagine as long as we can keep it like this, we probably won't see him anymore here in the second quarter.
I would agree with that statement for sure.
Coach Rutherford just made the comment, if he's going to keep hacking, we'll get him out.
Yeah, and that's true if he does. This team's too intelligent to not go after it. Just Caden Cooper looks slightly unsettled today.
That's a move. A moving screen there. That's a good call.
Devon McAllister able to draw that one. Was that one on 32? That'll be his second as
foul.
Well. I'm assuming that he's coming off here. Looks like 55's going in. I would have to assume that that's going to be who gets taken out. Ready to see a shot attempt by Devon. Everybody's getting involved. Spread the love all around. It's a good move there. Just got to finish.
Oklahoma.
Good job there from the Cougars.
I think Coach Caulfield may have gotten that call.
I believe so. Every now and then you can talk the official in one.
Coach Rutherford doing some real good coaching here. I really like him.
He seems like one of those characters that it'd be fun to, just sit down and talk basketball with him for a while. I'm sure that he is a wealth of knowledge.
Oh, yeah.
Miscommunication there. I'm not sure what that was. Number 5 throws it out of bounds. Over there toward athletic director, Mr. Harwell. David Johnson comes back in the game after getting a little bit banged up. He's ready, though. This game following a huge win by the Ada Lady Cougars. What a comeback that was, and surely hope that both Cougar teams are able to move on. Devon showing off a little of his speed. Jack Morris as well drives in. Good find there, just couldn't quite get it. Easy layup there. David Johnson, good job not fouling though. Not much happening, just Cougars moving around looking for their opportunity. Jack Morris for 3, no good. Looks like McLain's going to try to push it. A great find there, but missed the layup. Cam picks that one off, looking for a ball handler to get it to. There goes Jack Morris right up the center court. Really pretty good right now, 15-12. They made a little bit of a comeback. That could have been a great find there from Devon. David Johnson still makes it work, steps back, and the hook shot, it's good. Great move from David Johnson.
Great move by David inside.
Devon saw him on the back door, but David Johnson didn't, and then recuperated and was able to come up with some points. Much needed ones at that. McLain not in a terrible position, down just 5, but the Cougars do have the lead. 4 team fouls across the board, 3:32 left. Coach Rutherford, I feel, is about to get a little bit vocal with his players.
Yeah, I don't think they're running what he's wanting them to run.
With a coach as intelligent as he is, all you have to do is be disciplined, and you should be able to come out with a win against most teams. I will say, a little shoe knowledge here. We have the Kobe PE Halloweens there on number, I think that's 18. Anyways, pretty cool shoes. Don't see them too often. It's always cool to see the late, great Kobe shoes out here on the court. Pretty cool Halloween. Didn't make too many of them. About 80,000 pairs whenever they released. Sold out instantly a couple years ago. A little shoe knowledge for you guys. It's always fun. One of my favorite things is coming out in the pregame and seeing what kind of shoes everybody's wearing. See what the shoe game's going. I think they have a speed today.
I just watched their shots.
Yeah, that's understandable as well. Looks like the same set's going to come on. Jack Morris, Cameron Reed, David Johnson, Andrew Hughes, and Devon McAllister. Like you said earlier, I don't think Caden Cooper will make a reappearance here before halftime, but we'll see. You just don't want him picking up 3 going into half. That's no man's land, especially as aggressive as he is. Jay's over here getting us dialed up technology-wise. Thank you so much to him for doing such a great job. Good move down by number 1 and was fouled by David Johnson. I think that's his second as well.
I have him with 1, but I may have missed. I've missed 1, so we'll see.
See what they award us here.
No, it's his first.
That is his first. Not too bad. Nobody in detrimental state. Makes the free throws. Good job there by number 1. Number 1 up and away and good.
Another lefty.
You almost never see 2 lefties on one team. Kind of cool. Just random. Good find there from David Johnson. Andrew Hughes drives in, finds Cam, and is fouled hard.
It was a good find there by Andrew. Good job by Cam cutting in from the corner.
Got to make these free throws. 17-14, just 3-point deficit. 3 minutes left here in the second. It's been a pretty slow first half. Up and away. Looks like it's short. Up and away and good. Good job by Cam making the second one there. That's a big one. Really, neither teams are obviously in bad positions, just a 4-point deficit. It's been pretty close to that the entire game. But obviously, Ada with the lead is always good.
Good defense there by Jack.
Great job by Jack Morris. David Johnson tried to draw him on the flop there. Devon with the snag and the great find, but was picked off. Another great defensive play there by Jack Morris. Jack Morris is fighting for it down low. Then he comes out, slows it down. Maybe could have got the foul there. From north to south, ladies and gentlemen, Jack Morris all the way.
Good job by Jack. McLain did the sin of not ever stopping the ball there. And if you're bringing the ball up the court and they don't stop you, just go.
Rule number 1 in basketball, you got to stop the ball. You never want them on that free run. It's pretty hard to stop at that point. Cougars have gotten better with their spacing on defense as time has gone on.
This zone has really messed with McLain's offense. You know, they got 4 early layups and haven't really had one since.
Which you look at that, I mean, that's the majority there.
Now there's a 3, so that may change something.
10 appears to be the gentleman to watch out for on the outside. He's got the best looking shot out of the squad from what I've seen. Number 1's got a pretty shot as well. Devon McAllister going to work, looking for some help and a great find down low. We got to come out with points. David Johnson swatted away. Jack Morris can't get quiet turned around. Andrew Hughes, great defense. Cougars have got to get set back in their defense here, or that's going to happen.
That's 2 on Jack, I believe.
That is as well. I would expect him to make his exit here relatively shortly. We'll see.
1 minute left. I don't know. I think.
Just tell him not to foul. We shall see. First free throw from number 1.
No, they're going to send Wyatt in for him.
Probably a good idea. Number 1 being Amon Galloway. Another one certainly to look out for is number 10, Khalil Liggins. He appears to be a pretty good basketball player, one that you want to watch out for. His shot is really, really good from what I've seen. Andrew Hughes going to work, but good defense as well. It's not the one that can't have that matchup up top. Number 10, such a great defender. You want to really...
We got too much ISO ball going here. We're dribbling, dribbling, dribbling. We got to make the pass.
A lot of dribbling going pretty much nowhere. Good catch there from Devon. Devon's a young man, can jump for as young as he is. I watched him in warm-ups almost dunk. He's got to have some help, though. Tipped away, just nobody helping.
Well, again, the same thing there with Devon. Too much dribbling.
Was indeed. Pretty poor job, a matter of fact. Tied up at 20 and a bad pass across court. Devon looking a little bit frustrated. Really was, I mean, that was a bad pass, but down here he just had no one getting open.
He had David out on the wing.
Bad stretch here for Cougars. Devon's just got to reset. They got to take him, set him down, and say, you know, it's okay. Just take a breath. We're all right. We're in it. But a similar run that McLain just had to the Ada Cougars in the first game tonight. So we're going to take a quick break and hear a word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back with you.
Hi, I'm Brett Boatwright with Nobility Door. We specialize in residential and commercial overhead doors.
We handle new installs as well as service work such as broken springs, cables, and rollers.
Remember, Nobility Door has the best service and the best quality at an affordable price.
Be sure to call my dad Brett for our garage door needs and follow Nobility Door on Facebook.
Oklahoma, are you ready to score and score big? It's time to score big and cheer on the Saints with up to $10,000 off new Chevy Silverados. And still get Seth's amazing promise of oil changes and engines for life on anything you buy at no additional cost to you.
That's amazing!
No, that's Seth Wadley's Chevy of Ada. 1301 North Broadway in the heart of Ada, or click adachevy.com.
The Ada High School Athletic Department would like to thank the following for their generous support of Ada Cougar athletic events. McCourtney's Pharmacy, Zach and Megan Broderick. Ada Nissan, Cliff Underwood. Dr. Vest and the clinic at Central Oklahoma Family Medical Center. Kathy Thorley and McDonald's of Ada. Vision Bank of Ada, Steve Bagwell. ABC Medicare, Charles Teal. Cody Curry and Brian Freeland with Curry Orthopedics. Seth Wadley Chevrolet. Leach Co., Clyde and Jamie Leach. Jimmy Epler and Citizens Bank. Jeremy and Stephanie Moore. Mack Hill Construction. Amy Kaiser and First United Bank of Ada. Hilltop Dodge. Treat Solutions. Joe McFarland and Select Physical Therapy. Simmons Bank, Carla Mackey and Stacy Crabtree. Fitton Ford and Lincoln of Ada. Mercy Hospital, and Communication Federal Credit Union, Julie Inslee.
Oklahoma, are you in the spirit of saving some money? It's time to play up the savings with up to $10,000 off new Chevy Silverado this week only. and still get Seth's amazing promise of oil changes and engines for life on new or used gas or diesel at no additional cost to you. No, that's Seth Wadley's Chevy of Ada, 1301 North Broadway in the heart of Ada, or click adachevy.com.
Hi, I'm Britt Boatwright with No Building Door. We specialize in residential and commercial overhead doors.
We handle new installs as well as service work such as broken springs, cables, and rollers.
Remember, No Building Door is the best service and the best quality at affordable price.
Be sure to call my dad, Brent, for our garage door needs, and follow No Building Door on Facebook.
Oklahoma, are you ready to score and score big? It's time to score big and cheer on the savings with up to $10,000 off new Chevy Silverados. And still get Seth's amazing promise of oil changes and engines for life on anything you buy at no additional cost to you.
That's amazing!
No, that's Seth Wadley's Chevy of Ada, 1301 North Broadway in the heart of Ada, or click adachevy.com.
The Ada High School Athletic Department would like to thank the following for their generous support of Ada Cougar athletic events. McCourtney's Pharmacy, Zach and Megan Broderick. Ada Nissan, Cliff Underwood. Dr. Vest and the clinic at Central Oklahoma Family Medical Center. Kathy Thorley and McDonald's of Ada. Vision Bank of Ada, Steve Bagwell. ABC Medicare, Charles Teal. Cody Curry and Brian Freeland with Curry Orthopedics. Seth Wadley Chevrolet. Leach Co., Clyde and Jamie Leach. Jimmy Epler and Citizens Bank. Jeremy and Stephanie Moore. Mack Hill Construction. Amy Kaiser and First United Bank of Ada. Hilltop Dodge. Treat Solutions. Joe McFarland and Select Physical Therapy. Simmons Bank, Carla Mackey and Stacy Crabtree. Fitton Ford and Lincoln of Ada. Mercy Hospital, and Communication Federal Credit Union, Julie Inslee.
Oklahoma, are you in the spirit of saving some money? It's time to play up the savings with up to $10,000 off new Chevy Silverado this week only. And still get Seth's amazing promise of oil changes and engines for life on new or used gas or diesel at no additional cost to you. No, that's Seth Wadley's Chevy of Ada, 1301 North Broadway in the heart of Ada, or click adachevy.com.
Hi, I'm Britt Boatwright with No Building Door. We specialize in residential and commercial overhead doors.
We handle new installs as well as service work such as broken springs, cables, and rollers.
Remember, No Building Door has the best service and the best quality at an affordable price.
Be sure to call my dad Brent for our garage door needs and follow No Building Door on Facebook.
Oklahoma, are you ready to score and score big? It's time to score big and cheer on the Saints with up to $10,000 off new Chevy Silverados. And still get Seth's amazing promise of oil changes and engines for life on anything you buy at no additional cost to you.
That's amazing!
No, that's Seth Wadley's Chevy of Ada. 1301 North Broadway in the heart of Ada, or click adachevy.com.
The Ada High School Athletic Department would like to thank the following for their generous support of Ada Cougar athletic events. McCourtney's Pharmacy, Zach and Megan Broderick. Ada Nissan, Cliff Underwood. Dr. Vest and the clinic at Central Oklahoma.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back to action here at the Ada Cougar Activity Center, the Grade 8 Oklahoma. Score 20-22, 10 seconds left here at halftime. Ada should get the ball. Things kind of went south there at the end, Trey, so certainly look, maybe head into the locker room, get Devon settled down a little bit, say, it's all right, just breathe a little bit. Let's get set.
I saw David out there talking to him when they came out. Which is good to see from your senior.
A little leadership will go a long ways.
As with the last 3 games, Jack comes out and starts the second half.
David Johnson almost got that one to roll in. Lucky Wyatt didn't pick up a goofy one there. Same zone, they like it still.
Well, it didn't hurt us at all.
Great
steal by David.
There by David Johnson.
They got most of their points there to take over the lead in transition.
Caden Cooper got that one picked away. Thank goodness he got it back. Pull-up shot from Caden Cooper, a tough one, not one that I would advise taking. Wyatt's done a really good job of almost fouling, but not quite.
He actually had inside position there. I was kind of surprised he didn't come away with it.
Wyatt, a little bit undersized, really works hard. He's a tough kid, as you see there. Great move. I really think that they only have one young man that they feel comfortable letting it fly from beyond the arc.
Number 10?
Yes, yeah.
21 has taken 2, at least 2. I missed some of their misses, but
good find there. Got Caden Cooper jumping. They've seen that on film. They see that Caden Cooper will jump at it, and they are too well coached to not capitalize off that. Cougars have just got to find a way to get a basket here. David Johnson going to work down low, pull up, no good, a little bit flat. They've got numbers. Coach Rutherford calling to slow it down, kind of get things reorganized.
Yeah, they'll get out and run if they can, but if not, they're not opposed to going into their half-court offense, and so far it's been pretty effective.
Has been, especially as of late. That's what they're looking for right there. Way long, way long. David Johnson moves it up to Jack Morris up the right side of the key. Jack Morris almost threw that one away. Jack Morris for 3, takes it, fires, way long. Nah, not way long, a little bit long. Good find there, but couldn't come up with it. Number 10-1. Pull-up shot there. David Johnson tipped it back to Caden Cooper. Good job from David tipping it the right direction. 2-on-1. Jack fighting for it. Great defense there from Jack Morris. What an effort.
Yep.
Andrew Hughes showing off his ball handling skills. He has them, he just doesn't use them too often. I'd like to see Jack Jack and Andrew both use them. Great
find by Coop.
Great find from Caden Cooper down to Andrew. Great cut as well.
Andrew's leading us in scoring so far with 8 points on the night.
Not bad at all from the young man. Looks like Coach Rutherford's going to go ahead and call a timeout. Will be 30-second timeout, so we're going to stay with you through this one. Nothing wrong with that. It's been a great day here at the Ada Cougar Activity Center. A lot of fun watching these two teams, with the exception of the first half of the girls' games where Trey and I were really struggling to keep things civil.
It was pretty abysmal.
It was indeed. Nonetheless, we are here and we're making it. We're making it, ladies.
Looks like there's a great game going on in Norman for the Bedlam fans. Oklahoma State's leading 62-61 with about 5 minutes left in the second half.
Both Oklahoma basketball teams are pretty good. OU more so. They've got some players.
That Oklahoma State's 15-6, OU's 14-6. So
pretty even there.
OU's had some. They had a big stretch of wins over the top 10 ranked teams. So they had like 4 in a month's time frame. So I'm sure that's what's got their ranking up where it's at.
I'm sure as well, and rightfully so. I mean, to beat good teams in collegiate basketball is no easy feat. The skill gap much more so in college basketball than NBA.
Coach Rutherford and I were talking about that with Kate Cunningham being at OSU, being the perceived one and doneer, how that kind of affects the chemistry like it did with Trey Young at OU.
Fired away from number 12. Big basket there, stretches it back out to 5. Caden Cooper's got to get that dribble down. Good find from number 1. Good move, throws it up, no good. Rebound by Coop, that'll be another one. Wow, what an effort from Wyatt Brown to keep that one alive. David Johnson looking for some help. Jack Morris outside, collapses on it, throws it up, and it's good. Great move from Jack Morris. Jack Morris has been a crucial linchpin to this team thus far this year. Has really come on.
That's something he's learned. He would earlier in the year he would have continued in there and probably picked up a charge, but he pulled up from about 8 feet and hit the floater.
I always love a good floater.
I guess they're going to stall. Interesting. It's very interesting. Not what I expected, but interesting.
I've not yet watched.
Called a block on Wyatt. He looked to me like he was in position, but maybe slid just a little bit.
Could have gone either way. Some missed free throws would be nice here. You just feel like things are off in the stadium right now. You don't feel like things, the Cougars are certainly not firing on all cylinders.
No, and I say they were pulling it out, and they were waiting for the guy at the free throw line to flash up the high post, and he wasn't doing it. But when he did, we were caught asleep.
Maybe something dialed up there on purpose. Interesting free throw stance, 1 foot behind the other. Almost threw that one out of bounds. Caden Cooper's got to get the others involved. Thank goodness Wyatt bailed us out there. Caden Cooper with the dunk.
Should have been a foul.
Caden Cooper's about to get a technical, though. He just flexed on the guy. We got to take. Caden Cooper's dad is above us and quite upset.
Well, he's got a point on that one. That was a foul. It should have been called for the and one there.
Love talking to the Cooper family. Great family. Set by Caden's mom several times at the game. She's tons of fun to watch a game with. Absolute joy to be around. Great family, great kid. He's going to be something special in the collegiate level, which he's most certainly going to. I think a little bit of A little bit of assistance, and this young man can be something special. That's not the one that you can give up. We got to start getting out beyond the three-point arc and guarding. Tipped away. Andrew Hughes came out with it, thank goodness. Wyatt Brown fouled hard again, man.
No.
Coach Rutherford cutting up with us here in the booth. Such a nice guy. It's been a pleasure to get to talk to him a little bit here today. Wyatt Brown, good job there.
Be interesting to see if we stay in our zone or go back to a man here.
We're certainly not out of it by any means, but a move would be nice here. Down just near 3 points. Cougars just need to get clicking, get a little bit of momentum behind them, get the fans behind them, and I think that they can do something here. I think they're gonna.
We may stay. I mean, short in the game, we're down one possession. I don't know. It's interesting. As long as we don't give up a wide open three.
Should be in pretty good shape. Looks like they are gonna, Andrew Hughes with a great effort there, showing his hops. Long pass down to the corner. Jack Morris looking for something. Spacing issues. Cougars kind of collapse on Jack. 22 defending Caden Cooper. Has done a really good job tonight. Great player. Caden Cooper throws it up and is fouled. Coach Rutherford upset with 32 there for not taking the charge.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. He could have easily got his feet set from our angle. Caden Cooper, these free throws would be really nice here. Big one there. Cuts it down to 2. Great coaching over here on the McLain.
I've enjoyed it.
This has been a lot of fun to watch. Coaching staff's very supportive of their players. You know, they'll give them a little slap on the wrist, but at the end, they tell them, you know, good job, keep your head up, and get out there. Some chemistry between coaches and players are big. Great job there, not giving any last-second points, but man, it was close. 29-31, full 8 loaded up. Cougars looking a bit disgruntled, but nonetheless, they will get back to it here in just about a minute. 1 to 2 team fouls, really clean game as far as fouls go, or as far as called fouls go. We got one cooking at the OU-OSU Bedlam game, 68-66, Pokes on top. And
I guess it was before his redshirt year, or not redshirt year, his transfer year, where he had to sit out. And he was awesome. Great guy.
Lots of those guys are real nice, and they love to help the kids. I mean, you're building your future by doing so. I know I went to the Oklahoma State University golf camp a couple years ago with Matthew Wolf and Victor Hovland and Austin Eckroat and those guys. They were actually really nice. They were nice to all the kids. They were nice to people in general. Put back there by number 1, big basket from 1. Cougars are going to need to make something happen. Caden Cooper's got to keep from turning over the ball. Drives in and it's blocked, but will get the foul. He almost dunked it, Trey. He was about an inch.
That was a good defensive play, actually.
It was indeed.
It was a great individual effort by Caden, breaking his guy here in the backcourt and then splitting a double team. So it was turned into 5-on-3, and they, again, never stopped the ball until it got right to the rim. Away and good. Big free throw there. Caden Cooper's free throw shooting has improved greatly. His shot in general, when he was a freshman, he kind of had a weird rotation, and it's changed considerably. And he's really got a really good release and really good rotation on the shot. You're talking about his release there, and that one looked flawless. I love Caden Cooper. Really nice kid, and he's progressed so much. Fundamentally, he has gotten substantially better this year. They like this clock burning type scenario. Just look. Well, as long as they continue to get good shots out of it, there's really no reason to change it. And it burns clock as well. And they're not doing much movement, and our guards are really running. Good job, Andrew Hughes, closing out there. You don't want to give up a three here for sure. Devon McAllister back in the game after almost picked off there by Caden Cooper and Devon. My watch just told me my heart rate was up. It's about to that point. We're sure working on it. Great find down to number one and fouled. That was a bad foul. They're going to get Andrew Hughes on that one. Nobody's particularly in foul trouble, just a very poor time to foul. He makes it here, and we're actually it's on David Johnson. So he's got 3, 2. A miss here would be nice for the Cougars. So far, he's 4 of 6 from the lines. Like you mentioned earlier, he's kind of got a weird stance. Did miss it. David with his 8th rebound. Just no empty possessions. Come out with points, and you'll be in good shape. David Johnson almost pulled it and then pulled off of it, looking for a better shot that he likes. Turnover there from Devon. Caden Cooper picked it off. Devon going the other way. It's 1-on-2. Drives in, uses his body, and is fouled. He'll head to the line. Caden Cooper better not hang on the run too long. I don't like that. That's just a silly mistake there. Big free throw there from Devon. Great job by Devon making that one. Back to possession. Second one good too. Devon did a great job there making both those free throws. Redeemed himself off the turnover. Got back and made both of the free throws. 33-35, 5:58 left here in the fourth. We're nearing crunch time. Things are about to get crazy. 32 comes back in the game. Big post for McLain's played very well tonight. We've got some field goal attempts, but they were both blocked. So actually, that's no field goal attempts. Oh my goodness. Kind of like last night with the girls. Here we go again. Last night it was painful to watch. I mean, no field goal attempts and you win by 8 points. This is a little bit different because McLain's pulling the ball out and stalling a little bit, so that's obviously limiting the possessions. And I think we've gotten points out of 2 of the 3 possessions in this quarter with 4 free throws, and then we had the 1 turnover, which we got right back with the steal. But
Ladies and gentlemen, just 3 seconds left, and we'll get right back to action. 2 to 4 team fouls. Cougars have 2. Lots of fouls to give. Pretty clean, but Cougars have just got to find a way to. A 3-ball would be huge here if somebody could knock one down.
If we can, I would like to see a turnover, and like I said, I don't know if, I think we'll eventually pop back into a man, but we'll see. I don't know.
I do not either. I'd expect them to stay with what's been working here. We'll see, though. Number one is kind of just walking on the right side. You might look for him to try to pop out in a hurry.
Yeah, we're back into a man here. And we may bounce back and forth between the man and the zone just to kind of keep them off balance a little bit here on the offensive end. They'd kind of settle into what they were doing against the zone.
Pretty good man defensive team in general. Great work there from Andrew.
Yep.
They're going to just keep, they're a relatively turnover-free team. Pretty clean. So they're going to look to just look for an easy layup somewhere along the way. Like they found there.
Yep.
And it's
got a foul on Coop there, probably on the, yep.
That will be his 3rd. Pull away 3.
Off to the right.
Yeah, looks to the right the entire way. Number 1 gets the rebound. That would have been nice to come out with one there. Just kind of milking the clock, looking for something. Caden Cooper picks one off, looking for something down court. Nobody's there. Thank goodness Wyatt Brown was there to save the day off that turnover. David Johnson gets absolutely rocked and no foul. Wyatt Brown.
Unfortunately, we've got 2 guys not getting back on defense, just jogging. They had 5 on 3 there. Their coaches are going crazy for them not.
Jack and Wyatt were the only ones back.
No, Andrew was back too. David was a little slow getting up, and Coop was slow getting up the court.
It's not a time to not be hustling. Coop picks one off there looking for something. That was a grab by Wyatt, my goodness. Snatched that one right out of the air. They're going to get a charge there.
Yeah, it's the block. No, he
Oh,
slid
thank
in
goodness.
underneath him.
Thank
Should be on the floor, though. He did.
He called it on the floor.
Good job, Trey, there, getting things sorted out over here. It is indeed on the floor. Looking for somebody open, just nothing. Don't need an empty possession.
Good ball movement.
Caden Cooper threw it over into the bleachers. Not good there. They're going to do the same thing on the back side of the court, looking for an easy one. That was a bad possession to come out with no points. We appear to be having some hustling issues. Number 1 rattled in. That's bad. That is very bad. Cougars really need to come up with a score here. Tipped away. Forced pass inside by Caden Cooper. My goodness. Things are looking glim. Jack Morris almost picked that one off.
Kathy Thorley and McDonald's of Ada. Vision Bank of Ada, Steve Bagwell. ABC Medicare, Charles Teal. Cody Curry and Brian Freeland with Curry Orthopedics. Seth Wadley Chevrolet. Leach Co., Clyde and Jamie Leach. Jimmy Epler and Citizens Bank. Jeremy and Stephanie Moore. Mack Hill Construction. Amy Kaiser and First United Bank of Ada. Hilltop Dodge. Treat Solutions. Joe McFarland and Select Physical Therapy. Simmons Bank, Carla Mackey and Stacy Crabtree. Fitton Ford and Lincoln of Ada. Mercy Hospital. And Communication Federal Credit Union, Julie Inslee.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back to action here at the Cougar Activity Center. McLain will have the ball right in front of our bench here. Just lobs it over to number 10. Number 10's played very well tonight.
Brady Manick just made a layup to tie it up with 1 second left, going to overtime.
My goodness, what a game we have up there. Norman blocked off the backboard. That was a big one. All the way down. Should be a jump ball. It is indeed. We really need points here. A 3 ball would be huge. They're going to try to pressure Cam up top. David Johnson was wide open on the cut there. Nobody saw him. Sorry for our audio issues there. Caden Cooper for 3, in and out. Cameron Reed picks one up there. 33-38, 2:11 left, 4-5 team fouls. It's Cameron's first. Things are starting to look gloom, I must say.
We're only down 5. It's only a 2-possession game, but our possessions are woefully empty here in in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and really just nothing but horrible. There's just really no other way to say it. Shovel pass, great find down to number 1. He'll beat us every time down low. We got to quit letting him get the ball. Caden Cooper drives in, nothing there, fumbles it away, turns it over, going back the other way, 2-on-1. Andrew Hughes closes in, almost blocks it off. (32 to 30), or excuse me, 33 to 42. McLain up pretty nicely now. We're in a full timeout here, 60 seconds. Trey, I know it's tough, but we kind of got to break down what's been happening.
We're just turning the ball over. We're playing ISO ball. The team we're playing against is playing great team basketball, and great team basketball is going to beat ISO basketball every single time.
Every single time, every single place, it will indeed. It's been pretty pitiful. Ladies and gentlemen, trying to stay positive, but at times I am a great basketball fan, and it does get hard. Nonetheless, credit to McLain. I mean, they
well coached, well executed,
very disciplined. Just done a great job today. Cougar future is bright, though. Lots of young players still.
Yeah, really only one senior in the game, David Johnson. Obviously, win or loses his last game here at the ACAC, along with Sooner Johnson and Braxton Keller. Still got a minute and a half left, which is plenty of time. We just got to make some shots.
forcing things inside. Andrew Hughes is there to try to save it, but can't. That, I'm afraid, is looking like it's about it. Coach Rutherford calling for no shot. Caden Cooper tipped it out, but number 14's ball handling.
They're trying to foul. Thank you. We've only got 4 team fouls, so we're going to have to foul 2 more times before we can even put them on the line.
Which is at least 10, 12 seconds.
It's like Andrew may have rolled an ankle.
Very unfortunate for Andrew. He's played so well in the previous week.
Got to foul. You have to foul.
As soon as the ball touches the player's hands, you got to.
Here.
No, it does not. You got to. I'm not sure if they're just letting it run out or what.
Hey, they got 33 points. Hey, they didn't score.
We are having some debacles down here at the scoring table.
8 seconds ran off the clock.
And miscommunication at the scoring table. You have them down at 33.
It's 33.
Okay, I thought so.
You gonna put time back on the clock?
I think that we've had some serious errors over at the scoring table between the officials and the scoring table. So we got the score changed
Now
back
we got
to
20.
33. Or 33, excuse me. Now we have time messed up.
28.8 seconds.
You got to have a hurry up 3. Like, pull that one right there. No good. I think that that's going to be it, I'm afraid. That'll be it for today, ladies and gentlemen. What an unfortunate series of events. Kudos to McLain. They will make their progression on. 33 to 42, the Cougars fall short. Ladies and gentlemen, that will be our last broadcast for the Ada Cougars men team. We thank you so much for everything that you've done for us this year, and it's been an absolute pleasure to bring you this broadcast. I believe Trey and I will be making the trek up to call the Ada Lady Cougars game. I believe that's on Thursday, correct?
Yeah, Thursday at 6 at Chakota, and it'll be against the loser of the Verdigris Inola.
Verdigris and Inola.
Girls play at 6 o'clock tonight.
Interesting there. Nonetheless, we will be back for that. We're going to go ahead and cut the stream for today. Thank you guys so much.